Arsenal are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That's the throw. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's been shifted off it.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him.
Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Gremio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Nakamura. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shapes to shoot! It's run... In he goes again! Frustratingly close. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do.
Real chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed.
And a chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And they've got rid. That's been cut out, well played. Linton. Chance! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Closing in on goal. There's the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Driving on and making good progress. Steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? And it's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's burst through! Takes a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spence makes a dash for it. And the shot! He's put it wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Stood up well to him there. eFootball driving forward, shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Now it's Kane. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Linton. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. Just a keeper in it. Great chance! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. And the finish! And that's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spence. That's a delicate pass. It's come to nothing. Robertson. That looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Kubo. He is just caressing the ball. Kubo! Oh, it's hit the post. Spence, driving through the middle, tries a shot, and he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kubo finds himself offside. Jimenez. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Jamal. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good take. Kamavinga. Shorlinton. Now it's Kubo. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Arsenal have their second corner now. Premio has the chance to go the other way. Shorlinton. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, look at the space. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That looks a good ball through. Shot at goal! And there's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's Kane! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's got away. Big chance! And And a neat finish. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Kane! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Raya gets it clear. Spence being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
And he shoots! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Akanji and Caicedo comes under pressure and it's come loose. Driving forward. Lovely feet. So much time and space here. Long ball upfield.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Kubo. And the shot! And he couldn't keep it down. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Kubo. Kubo. That's good play. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Kane, very much the hero in this game. Arsenal are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're very much on the way now. And it's Lopez. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Oh no, this does not look good. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been...
Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he shoots! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
Can he finish? It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kane. And he's lost his man here. Real chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Looking for options for movement. He is just caressing the ball. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Kane! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kubo has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Martinez driving forwards. Chance! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Yamal. Koundé gets a foot in here. Spence. Now it's Kane. Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Kane.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neymar. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Very nicely done. And a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Has another go! No, it's wide.
Ramin clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
And they've got rid. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Kane. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Over to the right flank. That is lovely. Decent chance! This possibly the last play of the half. Vermin! And for the first half, that is that. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Arsenal are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And so the action is resumed. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's making progress on the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos, there he goes, motoring forward. Great challenge, time to perfection. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vermin looking to add to his goal. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! He's put it wide. He's played it long. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. A lot of space ahead of him. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he really got hold of that.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Donnarumma getting this one clear.
The match was 71,550.
Oh, nice touch. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Alexander-Arnold. That has ended up in no man's land. Shoots! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Takes a shot! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Spence. He's got away. Big chance! He's not got that quite right. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
To replace him is
Spence, very much the man of the moment. Now it's Kubo. Akanji. Here's Oyarzabal. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And there's a goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Valverde. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Real chance here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is a great pick out. Fermin. And it's Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Front-footed pressing going on here.
Number 7.
Neymar pinches it off him. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
5 minutes added time.
Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Oh, that's a key interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nakamura, that's a shade optimistic. Caicedo. And it's Neymar. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the... Arsenal are all smiles coming into this game.
Hello, everyone,
They've already
and
secured their
welcome
ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things already rolling.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter, with him being left...
Oh no, this does not look good. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And the shot! Goal! Benfica! And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's made its way to him. Martinez. Rodri. And it's Rodri. And Fermin. Rodri. Spence. Now it's Kubo. He's had a shot! Vitinha. Bellingham. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a searching pass. That looks a good ball through. Raya is there to clear. That's been slipped through. Oh, important interception. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. Kubo receives it in a wide position. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
There they go, hunting again.
Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far. Aimed beyond the defence.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foot in. And here's Shevchenko. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Spence, someone who is excelling big time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Kubo. Pinches it off him. Benfica have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Gerrard. And it's Vitinha. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Kubo. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Heading backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And they're quick to get it back. Bellingham. Great chance! And a neat finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Benfica are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fermin. Vitinha. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Kubo ventures forward. And it's Rodri. Benfica can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Yamal! Nearly, but not quite.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Pressing high and with purpose. Fermin. No, he's not getting any further than that. Thuram drives forward on the overlap. Gerrard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Really fierce, close defending. Thuram with a definite fell there. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Shevchenko.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Changes him with that pass. It's a sharp pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. He's found the way through. A hefty... He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Raya to save this spot kick and his team. What a save by David Raya! They've got to be quick to recover this. Yamal's cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Kane. Rodri. Spread it left. Now, can they get him away? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a sweeping cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rodri. Nakamura. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's tidy. Lisandro Martinez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass just lacking in accuracy. Time and again they are repelled. And he's intervened well there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Rodri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Great ball if he can get there. Just the keeper in his way. Plenty to aim at here. And a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 3 minutes.
It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's destined for the flank. Oh, this looks sharp. Great ball and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Koundé pokes it out wide. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and...